So here's an entertaining one about a guy who comes up with a creative and warranted way to get even with his ex after finding out that she was cheating on him. Titled, My girlfriend cheated on me and is now losing it because I have a friends with benefits relationship with her stepmother's youngest sister while she thought I was reconciling and trying to repair a relationship. Says, I'm not seeking advice or comment, but I just want to get my thoughts out. Some may hate me for what I'm about to tell you, but others may not, but I don't care either way. I'm 33, who was in a relationship with my girlfriend, a 30-year-old female, and for this post, I will refer to her as May. I met May while I was attending college after 4 years in the military. I was attracted to her from day one, but I didn't say anything to her because even though she was 2 years ahead of me, I was older than her because of my service time, and it just felt awkward to me. Dude, who cares? You're still older than her. You were in the military for 4 years, and you went to college, okay? She's 2 grades ahead of you, big deal. Already you're putting her on the pedestal, making yourself act like you're inferior to her. So we ended up getting together when she approached me on campus, asking me if I was shy or something because I never talked to anyone. In other words, you never talk to me, you never hit on me like the rest of the guys, so of course I didn't have to be obsessed with you and come talk to you. I didn't do anything but laugh the comment off. Now I will say that I am far from shy and had a little bit of a reputation as a player during my time in the military. Let's just say I never lacked female company during that time. Yeah, Romeo, okay. You want to make clear that he's not some kind of SIMP or anything here. We ended up spending a lot of time together over the next few weeks and stamped it as boyfriend-girlfriend as a relationship on her birthday. Everything was fine. She graduated and moved back home as a teacher, which is only about an hour away from our university. We spent most of our free time together, and I actually met her entire family over that time, and I feel that things are looking up. Fast forward to me graduating and getting work in her hometown, and we got us a place to live. The shit was fine, or so I thought. The shit was fine. So D-Day happened when I was giving one of my coworkers a ride home from work because his car wouldn't start, and he lived near the school where my girlfriend worked. After dropping him off, I called my girl to see if she had left school, and she said that she was there grading papers and would be home late. The conversation is happening just as I pulled into the facility parking lot where I did not see her car. Oh, I guess she's over grading papers over at TGI Fridays or Texas Roadhouse or something. His bad. I told her that I was in the neighborhood and was stopping by, and she told me just go home because she was busy and really wanted to get her work done because she wanted to have free time with me later this week. Busy, huh? Define busy. The chick is getting busy. I knew she was lying, so I just said okay and went home. She came home about an hour after I got home, like nothing was wrong, and said that she was sorry for not seeing me at the school. Yeah, I can tell how sorry she is. That night, I tried to initiate SEX with her just to see how she would respond, and of course, she said that she was tired, but said I should set up a date for us that weekend. Set up a date? Aren't you in a relationship? I mean, at that point, you just say, all right, hey, let's go out on Saturday night, instead of like officially setting up a date. And tired from grading papers, huh? I was pissed off because I knew what was happening deep down inside. I agreed and went to sleep. The next morning, when she was in the shower, I decided to check her phone and found a sketchy text conversation with some dude named Ray. Of course, the phone is the secret to everything with people. The texts were illogical, and it seemed as if some of the messages had been deleted. I said nothing, showered, and went to work. The rest of the week, she inquired about our date night, and I played along, saying I had something special lined up for us, and that it was a surprise. Now, if any of you guys are thinking that he's just being a dumbass here, no, he has a plan here. We'll bear with him. So Friday rolls around, I took a day off from work, and I had flowers sent to her at the school with a note saying, I can't wait until this special weekend. She sent me a text saying that she loved me and was excited as well. That night when she came home, I had the lights off and candles burning in the living room. I also had my bags packed sitting by the door. And my computer, all the electronics loaded up in my car. When she got home, she was giddy as a schoolgirl, seeing my bags and asking where we were going. I then told her that I was leaving and I knew about Ray. Wah! She started crying and confessing that it was just one time. One time, huh? Well, it's one time too many. And yeah, I'm not buying the whole one-time thing. And who's Ray? Like her 17-year-old student? I just thought, damn, that was easy. She's spilling the beans, and I didn't even really have much proof other than a few text messages that didn't prove she was cheating. At that point, I asked her why, and she said because he was always really nice to her and made her feel good about herself. Any of you guys deciphered what she was saying there? In other words, made her feel good about herself. Because deep down, you weren't making me feel good about myself. Kind of turning the blame on him for her cheating. She then asked if we could work things out. And I said I didn't know, but I needed to get away from her for a while, and I would think on that. Then I left. No, there's no thinking on it. It ain't going to work. I checked into an extended stay hotel and might have had to shed a tear or two, but was also thankful I caught her before I got married to her and had kids. Yeah, dude, you dodged a big one here. I went on about my business and started hanging out with friends for work, but I did still text back and forth with my soon-to-be ex. Smack! What do you mean soon-to-be ex? She should be your current ex. And why are you talking to her? Are you enjoying her reaching out to you and begging and pleading and crying and all that? If you're having a little fun with it, okay, fine, you're having your fun with it. But even then, you should just move on. I was invited to an open mic night at a comedy club with one of my coworkers where I ran into my soon-to-be ex's stepmother's little sister, who I'll call Amy. Okay, soon-to-be ex, stepmother's little sister. In other words, this is his now ex-girlfriend, his soon-to-be ex, as he says, step-aunt. Okay. As you remember me from a family get-together my soon-to-be ex-girlfriend took me to. We chatted for a while and even talked about my situation a bit. I asked her where her date was, and she told me she didn't have one, which was shocking to me because she was absolutely gorgeous. Oh, great, you're putting another chick on a pedestal. Look what happened last time you did that shit. My coworker hooked up with a female, and left me alone with Amy, and we had a really great time because we both enjoy watching stand-up comedy and exchanged numbers to attend another show in the neighboring city on Thursday. Yeah, I'm sure Amy gave you her number just so you can just watch a comic, meanwhile knowing darn well what happened here. I was still in contact with my soon-to-be ex. Smack, why? Only letting her know how I felt and that I was still hurt, and I hated her and loved her at the same time. Smack, dude, you're acting like a chick. Move on. To make a long story short, me and Amy went to the show, laughed, had a great time, and had too much to drink, ended back at the hotel room, and magic happened. Magic, huh? She put it on me in a way I'll never forget. I've never had SCX that amazing in my life, and I've been all around the world. I was officially pee-whipped. Well, good for you for banging this chick, a little payback, but yeah, smack for saying you're getting pee-whipped. You got one night of nookie, Mr. Back in my military days, I got around, but all of a sudden this is such magical pussy that you're now pee-whipped in one night. She's going to be cheating on you next week if you keep this shit up. We started a friends and benefits relationship after I moved into an apartment in the bad part of town since the apartment was cheap, and after about a month, somehow my ex found out and went nuts. She called me crying, cursing, and threatening me. You're broken up. All's fair in love and war, whatever you want to say. And guess what? It takes two to tango. Her step-aunt was hooking up with you. Why don't you call her and yell at her? She got her dad on the phone and involved, and her dad started threatening me as well. Really, dude? You're threatening a former military guy who's like 30 years old? You really want to go down that path, Dad? I warned him if I ever see him anywhere in my vicinity, I will knock his old ass out. And that all this is his daughter's fault. All she had to do is be faithful to me, and I've loved her and cherished her for a lifetime. He then said he did not know she was unfaithful and understood my being angry, but it was in poor taste for me to fuck her aunt. I think it's funny. And oh, by the way, it takes two to tango. Is he yelling at the aunt? I told him it was her step-aunt, and that once she cheated, it was up to me to decide whether to forgive her or move on with her, as if it didn't happen, or move on from her because it did happen. He then said that he respected my decision and apologized for threatening me, and we hung up. Well, this is why I say control the narrative, because Daddy-O, they didn't know what happened. But I think also because this guy, Alpha Daddy-O, Dad, shut the hell up. My now ex-girlfriend still texts me every day, and I respond when I can, and I'm still getting my jollies off with Amy because I'm addicted to it like a drug or something. Oh, for goodness sake, dude, it's just some ass. Come on here. I enjoy going to the clubs with her, laughing at the jokes, and in my time of service, I saw too many good men getting cheated on by spouses or girlfriends, and some bounced back stronger and some did not. I always believe that I can't make someone be a liar or cheat, just like I can't stop them from being a liar or cheat. Okay. Getting cheated on hurt me, but it didn't kill me. I still love May, but not as a girlfriend or even as a friend, but just as a flawed human being. But aren't we all a little flawed? I won't freeze her out. I'm over it, and I'm also over her as far as being a romantic partner or girlfriend. Dude, just stop talking to her. For goodness sake. I think there's some part of him has this hope in me. Maybe they'll get back together. Or, I don't know, maybe he's just talking to her on occasion to rub it in with the aunt. Who knows? But anyhow, I think it's pretty funny. I like what he did. Come have a romantic dinner at the apartment and had the candles lit, and he's got the bags packed, and that was funny. And I like he's banging her stepmother's little sister, the step aunt. That's hilarious. The only problem here is him talking to her, but whatever. We got most of the stories pretty funny there. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.